the right
Oh, hello and welcome to this video. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate it. I'm just going to move up the chair a little bit so I'm a bit more into the screen. So, London Cookie Joe, thank you so much for tuning in. Jeff, hi Rich as well, thanks so much for tuning in as well. Boston United show, yo guys, Boston's going to win the FA Cup. I've got the FA Cup on right now as things, I'm watching the updates. I did see the Boston one, was it 4-1 against Carshalton? Away from home, so I did see that. Hi Mike, hi Rich, thank you for tuning in. Rich, on Mike's starting screen, why does it always say recent subscribers and they say them on each stream? Because I get a decent amount of subscribers on each stream, but not all of them have their subscriptions on public. So they're not always on public, so that means that some of them won't show up, and it's only recent, like the last 10 or so as well. So there will be a few similar names. If I had a massive stream that I had 400 people watching or something, then I would have different ones come up. But that's why. Hi Nick, thanks so much for tuning in, Nick, and hi to Liverpool Legend, thanks so much for tuning in. Midlands derby today. It sure is, before City absolutely destroy Liverpool and Anfield. I'm looking forward to that game as well. But I've decided to cover Wolves versus Villa just because I want to sit down and watch City destroy Liverpool. So thanks so much for having us tuned in. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, give it a like. I would appreciate that. We'll go through the team lineups now. I've been to Aston Villa before. I've never been to Wolves, despite it being close to where I used to live. I thought about it, but I never ended up going. And Manchester United are also playing Brighton as well, so that's another game. It'll be 5-2 City. I think all subscriptions should be public. I'm not sure if that should be the case, but maybe. LFC fan, thank you for tuning in. 2-0 Liverpool, thank you so much for tuning in. Patricio is in goal for Wolves. Dendonka, Cody and Saiz are the back three. Doherty, Neves, Moutinho and Johnny in midfield. Jota, Traore, and it's just Jota, isn't it? I always get those two confused because they've got a hot Jota as well, but he pronounces Jota. Jimenez is the lead striker for Wolves. Aston Villa's lineup is as follows. Steer is in goal. There's no Heaton. Gilbert, Konza, Mings and Target. McGinn, Nakamba, Louise, El Ghazi, Wesley and Trezeguet. On the bench for Aston Villa, Chester, Al Mohammadi, Horahan, Kodja, Lansbury, Nyland and Neil Taylor. On the bench for Wolves, Bennett, Cotrone, Kilman, Neto, Perry, Ruddy and Vinagre. So out for both sides. Bowley and Gibbs-White are both injured for Wolves. I think Bowley's got a broken ankle, so he's going to be out for a while. Keenan Davis is out. Jack Grealish is out with a calf injury. And Hotter is out as well. So those are the team lineups. Did Norwich lose again? Yeah, they did. They did. Wolves to lose 1-0, says LFC Liverpool fan. I hope VAR has nothing to do with the results left. Let football rule. The headline is not VAR. The Blade should have won on Spurs. The disallowed goal was onside. It should have been 2-1 to Blades. I'm not saying it would be true that they should have won 2-1, just because the game changes with goals, and the equaliser might have forced Sheffield United back a little bit. So I wouldn't go as far as saying that they should have won the game 2-1, but I saw it, and the still, I don't think the FPS is enough to give you a proper viewing of it. Because if you look at it, there's the camera isn't good enough to pick up the whole foot, because the foot's like that, and then there's a bit extra, like to here, of the foot, but that's only so where his foot is being moved. So I'm not 100% sure if it was or not. Obviously, the foot is clearly on, but because his foot is moving, about to move, it's already. So that's what the problem is caused. I had a chat with Jack. I'm not sure if it was offside or not, but I don't know if it was a reflection. I think it should have been given. But it is what it is. This will be 3-2 Villa. Major Man, thanks so much for tuning in. I tuned into your stream last night for a little bit, but downstairs we get awful signal, so I had to turn off in the end. But I really enjoyed it, dude. You did a really good job. KSI, what a G. So I did see this. I did see that he won on a split decision. So congratulations to JJ. Wolves 3, Villa 2. So you're expecting quite a big game. Villa's quite a good goal-scoring game. Even Roy's Liverpool couldn't lose City at Anfield. I don't understand why you keep bringing up what happened in the past. Past is irrelevant. Talking about the past, Liverpool haven't beaten City in the last 3 games. So, yeah, take that. Said it was a reflection. Anfield. Wolves win this quite easy 2-0. Jerry, thank you much for tuning in. Jerry, how you doing? I said they would get a result. Yes, you did. I said 3-1, so I was wrong. Cheers, I'm streaming again today. What are you streaming today, Major Man? And Rich has asked the same question. So we'll go through the Manchester United lineup. I won't do the subs, just so everyone's aware. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Williams, Fred, McTominay, Pereira, James, Rashford, Martial. Brighton, Ryan, Montoya, Duncan, Duffy, Byrne, Proper, Stevens, Trossard, Elzati, Mbappe and Connolly on Mapai. A lot of injuries in Manchester United. Interesting they've gone with Williams. How are you, Mike and Rich? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Major Man. How are you doing? City are rubbish this year, but I'm not drinking myself. They're not though, are they? They're not rubbish this year, are they? No, this year they went on like an amazing winning run and won the title. So they are 4th, only because they've played games like the other teams have played more games. Liverpool haven't won the league in 30 years. I know which side of the coin I'd rather be on. Man City 2, Liverpool 2. I think a draw. I think a draw for Wolves versus Villa. City never won the Champions League. Well, but they will. I'm good. I'm having a big bowl of Jaffa cakes. Very nice. Wolves will definitely score at least twice, says Jerry. Villa and Wolves to draw. So I think Wolves will win about 2 goals to 0. I think they'll really miss Tom Heaton. Shocked to see the Tigers in 2. Huh? Both City and Liverpool fans are acting stupid. Yeah, at the end of the day, City have never won the Champions League. Well, they've only been in the Champions League for like a few years. Do you know what I mean? So why would they have won the Champions League? What an irrelevant argument. I mean, Foxes. Yes, Foxes are doing really well. The beer to be feared. No Grealish. There is no Grealish today. Jerry, he's out with a calf injury apparently. George, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey Mike, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Watch it be Liverpool 0, Man City 0. Like it was last season because Liverpool couldn't score. And should have lost that game. Good, thanks. That's great. Wolves will crush. Doug, so much tuning in. No Grealish could be a good sign for Villa. He can be a hindrance. I disagree. I really think he's a good player. I've got 2 remotes here. The multi-game. I think you so much tuning in. How you doing, my friend? Chelsea were the first UK team to win the Champions League. Yeah, they won it in, was it 58? Is that right? Or was it 68? Or is any of those one? I'm so happy. I won 3-0 in my Sunday league. Nearly scored and played amazing. Oh, that's good, dude. Well done. Mahrez missed a penalty last year. Mahrez missed a one-on-one. Easy. Yeah, so City should have won that game and would have won the title. If they'd have won that, they'd have won with 100 points again. Any Liverpool fan who think Man City as more of a title rival is a glory hunter? I disagree. I totally disagree because City are more of a title rival than any other team in the league. Just because Liverpool, have a good big rivalry with like Liverpool, with Manchester City and Everton, Manchester United and Everton, that's got nothing to do with the title. So I think what you mean is they're more of a rival as a glory hunter, but a title rival, City are the biggest rivals. 68. Thank you, Rich. Villa won it in 80-81, I think. Yes, I remember. Well, I don't remember, but I know Villa won it. I live near Aston. Hate them. Come on, Wolves. My sister used to live right near the stadium, the Aston Villa Stadium, when she lived in Birmingham. Lawrence, thanks so much for tuning in. Lawrence, how you doing? I think Wolves will win 2-1, says the multi-gamer. If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe as well if you're new. Wolves all day, says Douglas. We've had 20 views, 9 likes, and 1 dislike. Thanks so much for whoever hit the dislike button. I appreciate it. Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Leicester, top 4. I wouldn't be surprised if those were the top 4. I have a commentary, live in Wolverhampton. Wolves is a better fan base than West Brom, Blues, Villa, better ground too. My girlfriend's from Coventry. Apparently she lived in quite a rough area of Coventry when she lived there. But that's nice. Lived in Wolverhampton. I'm from Coventry, live in Wolverhampton, so that's interesting. Wolverhampton isn't too far away from where I used to live. I think it could get there in about 50 minutes where I used to live. Wolves is a better fan base than West Brom, Blues and Villa. I don't know, I think Villa's got a good fan base. Villa 2-0. Want some Jaffa cakes, Mike? What? My stream yesterday had nearly 1,000 views. That's really good. Never had a green Jaffa cake. Is that a Halloween thing? Yeah, I thought so. I think I've tried one. Villa have a better fan base than Wolves by far. Yeah, that's what I thought. I went to Blues versus Fulham. Lost 1-0. Biased referees. I went to Aston Villa versus Fulham in 2005 and it was one of the most boringest games I had. Wolves rule this day. No, I had a strawberry one over the summer holidays. Cute. Wolves fan base reminds me of Newcastle fan base, one city club. Yeah. See, in Telford, if you know where Telford is, which I assume you do. There's loads of Wolves fans there. I went to Telford once to watch Wolves under 21s versus Arsenal under 21s. They were horrible. I'm going to Wolves versus Sheffield. That's good. Hope you enjoy your time there. I prefer the Polish Jaffa cakes. Do you know what I noticed about you when I was in your stream? You have a Scottish accent. Must be weird go to Poland. They must be letting me think. He hasn't got a Polish accent. He's got a Scottish accent. I'm going Liverpool versus Everton. Hopefully you don't draw it and then mess up the league again. Lest we forget. Yes, I've got my wristbands on. There's Matt Murray, former Hereford player. And obviously Wolves player. That's where he's famous for. I've lived in Scotland for 13 years. Yes. Yeah, I noticed it. Wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Leicester result was good the other day. Arsenal in turmoil. Should they sack Emery? I would give him slightly more time. The thing is, Jerry, I don't see the point in getting rid of someone if they have no direct replacement. If they have a replacement lined up and ready, then sure, pull the trigger. But don't sack and have no contingency plan. Liverpool 3, Everton 1. Yeah, probably. Although you were lucky last year in both games. Did a funny video of a player getting subbed and having to walk past our end. All right, yeah, because that's a new rule, isn't it? I moved to Poland because my grandpa has found me a pro youth football team that he wants me to join. That's good, dude. Hopefully that goes well. But that's quite a big thing to do. So I'd definitely advise you to think about it hard before you make a change. Yeah, it's really good, but it's a bloody big decision. You're going to watch my stream today, Mike. I didn't see what it was. I'm going to get close to getting scouted, playing amazing. That's good. A major man won't be talking Polish. Well, he's from Poland. So Mourinho has placed interest in managing Arsenal. Their fans are fuming. I think he could be a good move. Man United finish second under him. Arsenal would get lucky to get top 5 this year. I'm not sure if Mourinho's the right step. But if that's who they want to go with and they've got him lined up, then sure, go for it. Knock yourself out. Doesn't make any difference to me. Felix, thank you for tuning in. How you doing, my friend? My team is Legia Warsaw. The team is Legia Warsaw. Because they're quite a big team, aren't they? Good luck, Major. My grandpa used to play with them. When does it start? As the Rich says, 9 minutes. Bolton beaten Leyton Orient. So if there's any big cup upsets or anything, then let me know, because I'm watching, obviously, this game. Liverpool need to win more than Man City. Once they get Laporte back, they're going to win the remaining games. Disagree. Bolton beating Lorient. I did see that. Apparently, their front three have scored 56 goals this season. One's got 20, the other's got 17 each. That's not 56. Why did they lie to me? By the way, I'm streaming Freiburg versus Frankfurt. What time's that? Can you say my YouTube name? So it's Lores? Most Premier League teams have a Polish fan base in towns. I think it's quite cool. Macclesfield getting stuffed. Yeah, I did see that they're losing. It's 3-0 now. They played their youth team, so they're going to probably lose about 5-0. Dover are beating Southend, so I'll just turn that on. Andy Hessenthaler's in charge of Dover still. Bernardo Silva's having an off season, I think. He hasn't done great, but I suppose he played in a slightly different role to last season. Bernardo Silva's career is going the same way as Eduardo. Definitely not. What's better, Red Bull or Monster Energy? Couldn't tell you, don't drink any. My stream starts at 10 to 5. I'll try and watch it, but my girlfriend, she's not back until... Oh no, she's not back until like 6:30. So I might be able to watch it. But then again, we'll be watching Dover have knocked out Southend. Sol Campbell's got a hell of a job on his hand. I try and watch Major, but I will be watching City. So, hi, Super. Thank you so much for tuning in. How you doing? Types of Red Bull or Monster Energy. I've never drunk a energy drink. Besides, I had a sip once of one, but I've never drunk an energy drink, either one of those. So I couldn't comment. Professional Gun, thanks so much for tuning in. Aguero never scored or won at Anfield. Well, you don't say. Of course, he hasn't won at Anfield if City haven't won there for 16 years. We're going to have a minute of silence in a minute. Hey, Mike. Cheers, Richard. Mike. Energy bad for... Yes, it is bad for... I drink a lot of soft drinks. The guard of honor for the service people and from the players. That's nice. Oh, no. I'm playing like a form of Scrabble, and I got a V, and I don't think I'm able to bloody put it anywhere. She's literally just gone where I was going to go with my V. That's really annoying. It's Vala word. Vala isn't a word. Oh, I can play love. L-U-V. And we're back in the game. See you at half time. Is this game on normal TV? It might be. Pepsi's still bad, but not that bad. Well, I didn't drink. Sorry, I've missed loads of messages. Who's better, Wolves or Villa? Obviously, Wolves, because they finished higher last season. I'm hoping City win today. So am I, Oliver Sampson. Pepsi's still bad, but not that bad. Well, I drink Pepsi Max, so I don't drink full sugar Pepsi, so that's something. I am eating Mexican rice. Nice. Playing Scrabble. Nice game. Yes, I like Scrabble. Wolves or Villa. I've gone for Wolves. Yeah, Villa is better. I've been in Villa's home end. Don't get me wrong, but obviously last season, you know, I've just got to go with how things are. Any ideas what I should buy with my money? I would buy a lifetime subscription to the Match magazine, which I used to read when I was younger. Was it that end? In answer to your question, I'm not 100% sure which end it was. It was a while ago. It was down the one. I think it was the whole time, but I'm not sure. 100% sure because I went with my football team and I was under 10s, so it was a while ago. So it would have been 2005. Steadmar Bronk played. Nobody remembers him. There we are. You could buy this. You could buy this. It's £48 and you get a penny, a pound to, don't know, buy some sweets. No. That was very expensive. I don't know why she bought that. New t-shirt would be a good buy. I bought a new t-shirt the other day. I can't bloody find it. I don't know what I've done with it. Don't know what I've done with it. Man U got to win versus Brighton, or else it would be Man United's worst season in recent years. Yes, it would be. Shoot Mag was better. I used to get the Shoot annual when I was for Christmas. Always donate £50 to Mike. Don't donate money if you've not got much, dude. Do you have Instagram? Yes, I have Instagram. Mike's doing ASMR. Edison is out, I heard. Yes, he is. There's my handle. Can you follow me? Give me a follow. Tell me what your name is and I'll give you a follow back. Oh shit, I haven't got the bloody timer up. Quick! Bloody quick! Ah, here we are. Come on, ref. There we are. Yeah, so you're Brandon Baker. Isn't there? Oh, Brandon. No, it's Brandon Barker. Played for Hibernian and City. I've just noticed everyone wants Liverpool to lose today. Nobody likes Liverpool, that's why. I have 5 televisions and 2 laptops in my room. I have all the matches on go here. That's awesome. Is it good or bad for City? It's bad for City because Edison's the number 1 goalkeeper. Liverpool legend, love to be hated. Why? What's wrong with being nice and being liked? No one likes Liverpool, thanks for the compliment. I don't like Bravo, who got a red card against Atalanta and let in a goal in less than 45 minutes. I prefer Walker, but still supporting City. What do you think the score's going to be? I think it'll be 2-0 Liverpool. You're going to stream the your EU qualifiers? No, I'm not. I'll probably do reactions to it and whatever. There we are, dude. Scott Carson the bench. It's the teams are too early to. Yeah. See, I don't understand why everyone hates Liverpool, because you usually hate the team like Leeds was hated when they were on top, and Liverpool were hated in the 80s, but Liverpool haven't been relevant for a long time. So I don't understand why they're hated. Here's Jota. Liverpool 2-1. Mane to score and dive in front of Pep. I don't understand because Leeds are hated because they're the biggest team in the Championship. How do you think Chelsea are doing so far? I think Chelsea are doing great, dude. Leicester to win the league. I hope so. Edward, I think let's tune in. The thing is, Mane dives. like he's literally been booked for diving. So it's sad that's what it's come to. Adama Traore still going, puts the ball in, away. Didn't Adama Traore play for Wolves, Villa even? Sure somebody will know in the comments. Sheffield United are 5th in the moment. Yes, they're having a great season. I'm really proud of them. Everyone hates Liverpool because, well, I don't know. Doherty's shot, and that's blocked for a corner. Villa playing Hotter. He is not playing. Not on his side. He's got an injury. It said surgery. Talking of the reason why I hate Leeds, Theo, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing, my friend? How's it going? It's going good, my friend. How are you? We got the best dive I ever seen yesterday, and we got a pen. I see. Was it Bamford scored the penalty? Is that right? I did have half an eye on what was going on. More than half an eye. Corner comes in from Moutinho. And that's going to be out again for a goal kick. I thought that was another corner, but apparently not. So I had an interesting evening. There was people. I went outside to let the dog out, right? And next door in the garage, there was some young boys smoking something they shouldn't have been, and it absolutely reeked. Like I smelled it before, but not as bad as this. It was like it felt like I was in a room full of it. It was horrible. And then they were having like a party all night, and there was loads of talking and shouting and stuff. But I sleep for anything, so. Oh, Doherty's hit the bed, but I hit the bar. Villa look okay. Thing is, Klopp could easily point Sterling for diving, but he isn't that kind of guy. When has Sterling dived? Does anyone know what FM number? I think it's not on FM, is it? It's on. Is it 655? The goalkeeper is it, or is it 855? I think it's 655 on AM. It does smell bad. It smells bloody horrible. I don't understand why anybody 606 medium wave. Oh, I just don't understand. And it's horrible. It's just, and then Kelly was up quite late, and everyone in the house was up because of it. Besides me, who sleeps through World Wars. How come you're streaming this one and not City versus Liverpool? Because I don't want to. Because I don't want to look an idiot and see City lose. Pep is just like Jose, except for he plays good football. Pep's the best manager in the world. Looks like Steer's coming off. So Heaton's out, and now Jed Steer's coming off. It's going to be Nyland coming on, and hopefully he gets sent off and Kyle Walker goes a goal. Turn the camera on, please. No. Bonus is worse. But I think that the family have gone away on holiday or something for the weekend. So I think one of them's been left behind, and that's why there's like loads of shit going on. So hopefully they're back today. If not, I'll be going around there. I'll be going around there with a pitchfork and be like, "Oi, you come round here." And I quite like watching the kickoff as well with the True Geordie, so I might watch that. So Jed Steer coming off and Nyland coming on. Oh, apparently it's Newland. Well, I look an idiot. Harry Pompey Football. Oh, are you alright? Yes, I'm doing good, thank you, Harry Pompey Football. How are you? I'll follow you on Instagram. Thanks, dude. Pep is a better manager, but they both have the same personality. Both treat players they like well and freeze out other. Both make rivals and managers. What are you talking about? Pep and Klopp get on really well. Charles J. I was literally thinking about you the other day, Charles J. I was thinking about people who I haven't seen this season. Charles J. was one of the people. How you doing, Charles? Should I go to Stevenage versus Oldham or New Ground Northampton versus Crewe next week? My week off. I've never been to Stevenage, but I have been to Northampton. It was quite a nice little ground. Somebody tried to sell me a ticket to go and watch Northampton versus Ipswich. Was it Northampton versus Ipswich? I think it was Northampton versus Ipswich. It was Ipswich versus Northampton. Predictions for Liverpool City. I think it will be a 2-0 Liverpool win. Google says City have a 38% chance of win. I don't understand why that would be. Can you say the formation of Aston Villa? Just like Mike. Right, thanks. I'll have a look. It's a 4-3-3 for Villa. Macclesfield got problems. Well, I'll put the notifications on for Manchester United. I missed the OP Pepsi. Don't understand what OP means. What does OP mean? Does anyone know? Learn to click with Joe has just followed me. Giving you a follow back. No pictures of you on there, Jeff. Google said Liverpool only and 50% chance of beating Villa. Not surprised. Overpowered Pepsi. I don't know. What's overpowered Pepsi? Sorry, you're going to have to really dumb it down for us. Theo saw your question. He's just ignoring it. Traore's ball in, headed away by Tyrone Mings. Yes, there's a pick of me, Mike. Is there? Can't see any. I genuinely didn't, but it's coming soon. Alright. I already know what you look like, Jeff, because I went on your wife's profile and saw. But you know what I look like, so it's not weird. Theo, if you're ever free and I'm streaming, just come on, or give me a message, because I do miss having a stream with you. Plus, I got loads of new subscribers that don't even know that we used to stream together. It's funny when Joe Weller puts on a Scottish accent. I don't think I've ever seen that, and I'm not 100% sure. Besides the fact it does YouTube who Joe Weller is, so that is not good. Here is Marvellous in the Canberra. He goes out wide to Matt Target. Trezeguet loses the ball. You haven't done for ages, so we'll definitely have to do one soon. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we have to. It'd be nice, dude. Talked to a lot of people I know from school yesterday after not speaking to them for years. And seen them since I have left school in 2015, so the first time seeing them. Oh, I ain't spoken to people who I went to school with for years, but if I see them at school, like in town when I used to live in my beautiful area, I would say hello. My mistake, thought there was one I have to find in newspaper article. Don't worry, I'm from Egypt. Nice. My girlfriend wants to go to Egypt. Mata and Lingard and Jones on bench Manchester United. It's just what everyone wants. Everyone wants Lingard and Jones on the bench. He wouldn't even get in Leeds team. I told a story about somebody I knew from Egypt on a previous stream. I won't be bringing that up again, but yeah. So I'm not sure if he's the norm in Egypt or not, but he was pretty weird. Brighton to draw 1-1 at Old Trafford. Lingard is awful, to be fair. Oh, yes. Was he in the last England squad? Because I didn't do a video on it, so I didn't see England squad. Sterling won a double. Scousers won fuck all. No, Jesse Lingard isn't in the squad. Thank goodness for that. Was it Kunal? No. Somebody I used to go to school with, called Rhiannon. She went to Egypt on holiday, and she went to Egypt on holiday, and she met a man. And this is when she was like, this is when she was like 14, and they got in a relationship, and they were together for like 6 months, 12 months, and he was well into his 20s. If you go on BT Sports, the Chelsea game title says 2-0, but the image says 3-0. Which channel is that? Which BT? I've got Hayes and Yeadon in Oxford. What's the score there? They're doing the last post. A lot of people said Brighton would go down, but I knew they would survive. I went for them to go down. Will St. Tottenham's Day be back on? Yeah, I would say so. I think it's Tottering's Day, you know? Well, it all went 2-0 against Brighton. Just being honest, not delusional. They beat Tottenham. It's on YouTube. Right. So you want me to go on BT Sport? Oh, it does say 3-0. Oh, very eagle-eyed. Do you like VAR? I don't like how it's being implemented. I think it's a big problem. So yeah, I think how it's being used is a big problem. I don't think it's being used well or wisely. But I think it's a good thing overall. So that's my opinion. VAR is not fair and ruins the beautiful game. The problem is the referees are the problem. Manchester United have taken the lead. Andre Pereira with the goal. I just changed the picture on here. I think you go on to your channel. You have to go on to my channel, and then you can customize it from there. I think it says there's a customize channel button or something like that. And it'll take you to something like Google screen, and you do it from there. I think they should put what is the virus checking on the screens like rugby. I understand why you want that, and I also understand why they haven't done that. I understand why they haven't done that, because they don't want to cause issues in the stadium where they just say me and Chris are in the stands, and something goes against the team I support, or Chris supports. Just say we support opposite teams. Then they don't want to cause issues in the stadium. Do you know what I mean? I think maybe that's it. I'm not 100% sure. Brighton might actually lose. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. Traore, he does well. I totally agree with you, multi-gamer. Neves ball in. Johnny, shot's blocked. Jimenez puts it wide. David Coy, congratulations. David, how you doing? Still haven't seen a goal at the City ground. Yeah, so I thought Nottingham Forest would win the game, and they did. I've been to the Forest ground, the City ground, and I didn't see a goal either. It was the most boringest game I've ever watched. So yeah, probably some worse games, but the whole game was really boring. I totally agree with you, multi-game. Yeah, I understand that like train of thought, but I. But there's some stadiums like Anfield and Manchester United don't have big screens, but if they don't have big screens, and that's their issue. So I think it should be on the screens, and if they haven't got a big screen, then that's a club issue, and that's just how it's going to have to be. So at least you didn't lose 3-0 this time. A few years ago, didn't Derby win like 5-0, 5-1, and Bryson scored a hat-trick? Is that right? Ollie T, I think must tune in. Ollie, how you doing? At least we didn't lose 3-0 this time. 2-0, Scott McTominay. Any channel ideas? What a channel about how to be a referee. No one's done that. 5-0, one of my favourite games. Yes. See, I know stuff. Here is Jota. Not a bad shout. Like most shots by Manchester United. Then I'm not sure if that'll pick it up. It's how are Hereford doing? Oh, that's it. You've done it right. How are Hereford doing? They're doing fine. I think they're doing about 10th. They're mid-table now because they've come down a lot. They didn't play this weekend because of the FA Cup, but they're not in it anymore. I think I'll finish mid-table, to be fair. If you don't want a big screen, we won't be forced to get a big screen. There's no place to put it. And we don't spend thousands on VAR. No, I've got no problem with that. But have it in the big screens, and if the other teams don't want it, then that's fair enough. But when you've got a big screen, you might as well use it. If Liverpool don't want to get a screen to help their fans, and that's up to them. That's a them issue. It was classed as an own goal. Oh, it just come up on my phone. Scott McTominay. Obviously, I'm not watching the game, so. Jota. Oh, it's a bad ball. Looking for a Traore, but it's too much on it, and it's out for a goal kick. But I don't think they'll bring in having it in this, showing what they're showing until next season at least. I don't think they'll change it mid-season. So, why is this game televised, not the United game? Because United game was moved because of the Europa League, as this game was moved for TV, I think. Gilbert. That's out for a throw-in. Poor. Menu game is on 5 Live. Proper own goal, it's come up. This game is televised because it's, I assume you mean Derby. Yeah. They probably didn't want it to be a 3 o'clock kickoff either. So, it's only an hour earlier, but maybe they didn't want it to be a 3 o'clock kickoff. Goal kick to Villa. Wolves even. Got to go and see you later. Thanks so much for tuning in, Theo. I'll see you again. If you haven't already, guys, I'd appreciate a like on the video. And also, if you're new, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Your name might pop on the screen if you have your subscriptions on public. Like Miguel Brito has, as you can see. And Gary Clark. And Nick Muller. Chris, have fun at match. I'm on my way to game today. Hopefully, because I'm guessing you're doing City game. I'm just going to watch it, dude. And I know people are going to be like, why are you doing that? But I'm just going to watch it. Talha, XXXX. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Sterling won the double. That's a bit late. There we are. Doherty. I'm sure it's Doherty though. Traore loses the ball. Comes back to Neves, struggling to do it. Struggling to do what? To change your photo. Oh, right, I see. Why didn't you look it up on... Why don't you Google it? That mascot was my brother. Madison Taylor, not tuning in. That's great news. That's very cool. I've never been to Wall Stadium. Traore and Jota with a header straight at the goalkeeper. De Bruyne shouting at his mates to let him talk to the VAR team at Anfield. What? Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. I think Edison will play Pep's fallenness like Ollie did with De Gea before United versus Liverpool when De Gea was supposed to be out, but he wasn't. Usually with Pep in these situations, he tells the truth. So I think he's out. He's excited but nervous with Mings. Is he a Aston Villa fan or a Wolves fan? If Man United win, they'll move up to 7th in the table. Oh, Christ, they're knocking down the door of first place. Got to be up really early in the morning, which I'm not looking forward to. Edison's out, he didn't travel to Liverpool, so yeah, that's what I thought. Better all day, every day. Oh, I see, okay. My sister used to live near Villa's ground. I've been to Villa twice, in the home end and the away end. I enjoyed my away end experience much more than my home end experience. But that's nice, that's nice. Thoughts on England squad? I did just get it up, actually. England national team, let me have a look. We'll follow her over land and sea. It is what it is. I thought Grealish would be in there, but obviously he's got a knock, so he isn't. I think Henderson's meant to be in there for Heaton as well. So I think it's alright. I think we'll get over the line. Who do you support? I support Hereford playing in the National League North. My favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. Edison had to be subbed at half time in the Anthony game, so he probably won't be playing. Yeah, well, it's not good. Thoughts on Bayern Munich 4, Dortmund 0. I did see that. I did see that they won comfortably. Jimenez still going. Jimenez! Oh, puts it wide. Maddison is in the England side. Yes, he got called up. Lewandowski scored in every Premier League, in every Bundesliga and Champions League game this season, hasn't he? So that's a good record. Which means they must have scored in every game as well. But I wasn't surprised that Bayern won. They usually beat them. Hopefully somebody else wins it this year, but I still think they'll win it. Wesley. Trezeguet. Fouled, and that'd be a free kick. Watch the game at Anfield end 0. Win 1-0 with some structure. I wouldn't be surprised to see it end 0-0, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised to see it end 0-0. Nakamba. My prediction is Liverpool 1-0. Ox or Origi with a late goal, I'm calling it. What do you think of Virgil van Dijk? Average defender. The Bundesliga died in 2013. It is one-sided, but there's a few teams going for it. I think Mönchengladbach are top. RB Leipzig are going quite well as well, so maybe there'll be a different winner on it this time. You're lying, boy. Yeah, I think Virgil van Dijk's the best defender in the world. Wesley's header straight at the keeper. If this match stays as it is, Villa will be just outside the relegation zone. Yes, but they have a 4-point cushion. Or a 3-point cushion if they lose. So it's not like they're like just teetering on the brink. They have an alright cushion at the moment. I support Leipzig and Wolves. What made you support Leipzig? 4 Porto players are suspended for a party at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh God. I remember when I went to Portugal, I was like, I wonder what age you have to be to drink alcohol, and there wasn't really an answer because it's a completely different culture over there. Jota. Well, at least I couldn't find an answer. Saiz to Neves. Norwich, I remember those fans. Karma is a devil. What? I'm Porto. I don't know how they're doing. How are they doing? Over 16. Oh, I see. Apparently that drinking culture, like young people drinking, isn't like a big thing in Portugal. Which obviously it's a massive thing here. Like to see Celtic and Rangers go far in the Europa League. It'd be nice to see all the English clubs go far in Europe. Well, there are a number of factors. I love the city and also the RB Arena. I just watched a game and then kind of started watching all the games. Fair enough. I used to couldn't wait until I was 18 so I could go out drinking and stuff. Like my dad and my cousin and my uncle and stuff all drink quite heavily, so I was like always like, oh, I can't wait to go out with them and stuff. But during that time between then and then I got really didn't realise how shy I was for a long time. And then I stopped drinking altogether when I was 19. Down your Pepsi Max. What about now? Hi, how are you today? Arsenal Vlogs, thank you very much for tuning in, dude. How are you doing? I'm doing well, how are you? Hope to see City win the Champions League this year. I hope City win everything. I don't see no reason why not. I think City might win the Champions League. WTU2. I know what WUU2 means. But I don't know what WTUU2 means. Please hope City win. Well, not many people want Liverpool to win, do they? Jota. Johnny. CX is the sponsor of the Wall Stadium. Well, not a sponsor of the Wall Stadium, but has like an advertisement board. That's pretty cool to see. There's no Sunday game today, so I wasn't a linesman. Oh, it's a shame. Even if Bright lose, they will be 1 point behind Manchester United. I think Liverpool win the league. Doherty shot. Dara Traore. Everyone hates Liverpool. I think Liverpool will win Premier League and Rangers will win the Scottish League. No, definitely won't happen, Gary. I can't see Rangers winning it. Liverpool will probably win the Premier League, but I don't see Rangers winning the Scottish Championship. Doherty's still going. He's down. Nothing given by the referee, and they'll bring the ball away. They're checking with VAR. Target is down with a header, with a head injury. No, not enough in that. So I've seen it. There's not enough in it. How long will it be until they sort everything out? Head injury. Only one. Pine Celtic by 1 goal. No. Yeah, they are. But you just know the outcome. You know the outcome. Targets are down still. I'll have a look see if they've got any substitutes. Chester, El Mohammadi, Horahan, Codger, Lansbury and Neil Taylor are the options. Neil Taylor is a left back, so I imagine he'd be coming in. Probably 5 minutes. Not sure what that means. So still 2-0. I'll have a look at the other games. The FA Cup. So Dover knocked out Southend. Bristol Rovers and Bromley are drawing. Moulton are Tiptree and about to knock out Leyton Orient. However, they are down to 10 men. So that's a story in itself. Now my phone isn't loading. Which makes me think... I don't know. So, oh, here we are. Yeah, they had Parish sent off. Hayes and Yedin are drawing with Oxford. York losing to Altrincham. Wasn't expecting that. And Wrexham and Rochdale are still 0-0. Kingstonian have put 4 past. Maxfield. So does everyone still think their results will be the same, or because of the start, do you reckon it'll be different? I still think Wolves will win 2-0. If City win, they'll be 2 points behind Liverpool. Won't they be 3 points behind Liverpool? Wolves 2-1. Wolves 3-1, says Chris. I've sort of accepted that Liverpool are going to win the title. So, but I am hoping Leicester do it. I think everyone's hoping that Leicester do it. It'd be nice if Leicester won it. 2-1 Wolves as the multi-gamer. If City win, there will be 3. Yes, I thought so. 18 likes on the video. Thanks so much for hit the like button. I appreciate it. That's more likes than we had on the entirety of the last video, last stream. Mings. Even if we go 9 points clear, it's not over. It certainly is. If you go 9 points clear of City, if you go 9 points clear of City and you don't win the league, then you'll never win the league again. You don't deserve to win the league if you can't. You've already been 8 points clear, so Jota's still going. Still going. And keeper does well. It's a goal kick. A team like Liverpool should win the league if they should win the league now, but if they went 9 points clear, they should definitely win the league. We win the league by 4 points. I hope you lose it on goal difference. Leicester City will win it. I'd love to see Leicester win it. Love to see Leicester win it if City didn't win it. I'd love to see Leicester win it. Or Chelsea. See Lampard win it. That'd be good to see. Or who else is in it? Oh, Traore is brought down by Tyrone Mings. That's going to be a yellow card. It's only Liverpool versus Man City in the title race, let's be honest. You don't know that. Leicester are going very well. So Tyrone Mings is booked. Can't say that till April. No, disagree. You can say that. We knew City would win the league a couple of years ago when they beat Manchester United in December. So I think you can. De Gea had a medical treatment on the pitch for Man United, still playing. It's there. Let's do a classic Liverpool and lose to weaker teams. No, they're too good for that now. Coutinho. Neves! Oh, it's beautiful from Ruben Neves. Do you know something? As soon as the ball came to him, just outside the area, I knew he would score. I knew he would score as soon as it came to him. Molten Tiptree have won. Well done to them. Hopefully they draw Chichester in the next round and one of them's through. It's a really, really nice goal. Into the corner, past the goalkeeper. Right, see you later, Chris. Lovely, lovely finish from Ruben Neves. Oh, it's lovely. We've got Neves. Dean Smith is not looking pleased. Just add in the score. There we are. Just join the stream and there's a goal. Who scored? Ruben Neves. I just don't think you understand. I just joined the stream and there was a goal. Wrong there, but yes. Well done, Wolves, just before half time. Liverpool legend, I was joking. I want Liverpool to win the league. I know my team will not. It'd be good for the game if City went there and won. No, I don't think he. I think Chris has been angry. Jota wins the corner, or does he? No, he doesn't. Good for it would be good. Yeah, because it would be great for the game because it would tighten things up at the top. You know, you don't want to see a one-team league. If City were 9 points clear, if City won and won 9 points clear, it would be turning the league into the Bundesliga. But if Liverpool do it, it's fine. Everyone last season was so grateful that we had a title race after the season before. Everyone wants a title race, wants it to be interesting. So, yeah, it'd be good for the game if City won and cut it down to 3 points. Outside the box, of course, Joe, of course. There's the only goals he scores. It's not a title race. It's not a title race if somebody's 9 points clear of the best competitor. Don't like it when I speak the truth. Yeah, it was a good goal. It was a good goal. El Ghazi. So turning into the French league. That's why I won team league. Yeah. But French league was won by Monaco not so long ago. As the Bundesliga has been won by Bayern since about 2013. Nobody wants a one-team league. Al-Ghazi's down. The ball is out of play. Hope City win the game, win the league. Because if they don't, it would be nice if Leicester won it. It would be nice if Leicester won it, particularly after what happened last season. To win in a Premier League next season would be lovely. Nothing in that. Can't believe Moutinho cost 5 million. That was an excellent bit of business by Wolves. Just showing the goal again. Oh, it's so good. So good from Neves. Scored 11 of Wolves' 14 goals from outside the area, penalty area. Everyone knows we're going to drop points. Yeah, but you have a 9-point advantage. To even think at 9 points clear, you could not win the league is mental. Wolves are a fab team. I think they've got potential in the FA Cup. Yes, they did. They lost in the semi-finals last year, didn't they? So they did pretty well last year. That target down again? I don't know. I don't know. If we're turning this league boring, how comes give the league its best games this season? The late goals and the comebacks. What? What's that got to do with being miles clear of everyone else? A lot of Wolves fans are getting annoyed with all the draws. You had a lot of draws so far this season, haven't you? Long time. What's it called? The Mysterious Realist. I'm going to tune in. How are you doing? Hi, Mike. Big fan of the channel. How are you doing? Are you doing Liverpool versus Man City? I'm not doing Liverpool Man City, but thanks so much for tuning in. Jeff Gamer 828 YT. Do you do videos? Yeah, sort of. Cool. Thank you for tuning in, Jeff. Now I have 2 Jeffs in the chat. That's going to be confusing. I'm good, Mike, and you? I'm doing good. We don't thrash teams 3-0 every week, so we're not making this league boring. You are if you. It's not about how entertaining you are. It's about being in France and a clear winner. I'm sure Bayern Munich win a lot of games and have entertaining games. Targets come off for Neil Taylor. That doesn't make it the league any less boring. Team KSI, he won. Yes, I did see that he won. I don't like international breaks. No, I don't. But I enjoy him a bit more now Southgate's in charge. So it is a free kick to Villa. El Ghazi stood over it, as is John McGinn. This is going to be the last action of the half. El Ghazi's ball in. Takes a touch. Comes to Douglas Luiz. Out wide to Trezeguet. Trezeguet to Nakamba. Nakamba has the ball now. Out wide to Douglas Luiz. He needs to put the ball in, really. He puts the ball in. Headed away by Saiz. Comes to Douglas Luiz. And they get it away at the second attempt. If Wolves win, they'll be 8th behind Manchester United in 7th. I think they will win. They've gone 2-0, so. Trezeguet. Douglas Luiz. Easy save for Patricio. There's no way we're going to win the league by 9 points into the season. Well, if you're 9 points clear in November, the league's only going to go one way. Martial makes such a difference to our squad. Half time. And it's half time. Manchester United 2-0 to the Red Devils. Just you and one other person are doing this game today. That's probably because everyone is going to wait for the other game, I would say. I don't know, I can watch this. You can watch it legally, or you can watch this. So half time is 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. If we have a look at this half time stats, 53% possession to Wolves, 47% to Aston Villa. 8 attempts on goal for Wolves, 1 attempt for Aston Villa. 3 on target for Wolves, 1 for Villa. 3 shots off goal for Wolves, none for Villa. 2 box shots for Wolves. 10 free kicks for Aston Villa, 5 for Wolves. One of which was, of course, the goal. 1 corner kick to Wolves, none for Villa. 1 offside for Villa, none for Wolves. It's funny how people say Liverpool fans are arrogant, but we're the only ones being realistic. I've never said that you're a bit. On what channel is Man United game? You're from South Africa, aren't you? So I don't know what channel it is. It's Super Sport, isn't it, in South Africa? Is that right? Did you go to Tesco's yesterday and get something to eat? I didn't actually. I just made a sandwich. In the UK, no, it's not televised. Did you go to Tesco yesterday and get something to eat? I wonder that. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. Hi. See you, Mike. Keep it up, mates. Right, thanks for tuning in to Mysterious Realist. I'll see you again. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I'd appreciate it. Cardiff and Bristol City finished 1-0 to Bristol City. We'll go through the FA Cup scores because now they're all over besides the late game. Oxford are 1-up at Hayes and Yeading. That's for 33 minutes. Dover beat Southend. Fleetwood beat Barnet Bromley. And Bristol Rovers will play again at the home of Bromley. Northampton beat Chippenham 3-0. Oldham knocked out Gateshead. Malden and Tiptree beat Leyton Orient 2-1 away from home. That was a great win. Kingstonian beat Macclesfield 4-0. Wrexham and Rochdale played out a 0-0 draw. And York 0, Altrincham 1. So there's plenty of non-league sides into the next round. It's weird how you can buy football stadium goals. What cost £2,000? I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could buy those. What, from like the actual stadium? I think I might just do my. Right, okay, so hopefully I'm not too dark. Am I too dark? It's weird how you can buy football stadium goals. So obviously the big game is later. I'm probably watching the kick-off and I'll probably be watching the game live as well. So I'm looking forward to watching that. Oh, okay, that's super. Because I have mine on eye saver mode and looks really dark. But if I turn it off eye saver mode, it still looks a little dark, but better than it did look. Oh, it's horrible on eye saver mode. It's so bright. On off-site eye saver mode. Been to companies in the studio. Obviously, won the Premier League title the last 2 years, and 4 in total. Harry Jefferson, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? The people next door are being really, 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 really loud. So hopefully they'll quieten down. Harry, thanks for tuning in. Harry, how you doing? Must be weird being like a player that's played against all these players, and then they have to do the commentary. So I haven't seen it, but was a Ruben Neves goal? Was it good? Yes, it was a good goal. It was a free kick. They passed it to Neves, who was just outside the box, and he like curled it around the keeper into the back of the net. I use Reddit soccer subreddit. If you go on new, it will show like have links to like videos of the goals. So that's what I use to get my goals and look at the goals. It's Reddit soccer subreddit. So I really do recommend getting that if you like don't have like access to like the TV and stuff for the goals. I'd really recommend that. It's not like recording. It's like recording off your phone. It's like recording from like the TV and stuff. So it's really good. Do you reckon Ruben Neves will leave Wolves at some point, or do you reckon he'll stay there for a bit longer? Oh yes, Ruben Neves missed a penalty against Bratislava. Hope you're not, but I think he will give it a couple more years, maybe one, to see how far we can go. Yes, I could potentially see that, but I think he will eventually want to leave and move on to better things. They're showing the Italian stack on for McDonald's. It's just tomato sauce. It's just tomato sauce. It's the same as every other burger they've done, except from this time it has tomato sauce. I would give him a go at Chelsea. I think a lot of teams would be interested in him. I think he's really good. So at McDonald's, I tend to get the wraps, but the Big Tasty is usually around Christmas, and I'm really excited for going to McDonald's. I don't think he'll go to Man City there. He wouldn't fit out of the play. Well, they already have Fernandinho and Rodri in that sort of place, so I don't think that's... Oh, sorry. I got confused. I thought Gavin was Harry. And I was like... Because they've got the same colour on my screen. I don't know if it's the same colour on like the chat. Is it the same colour on the chat? Yes, it's almost the same colour, so that's why I was confused. He said, see how far we go, and he said I would give him a go at Chelsea, as we need a second striker. Ruben Neves doesn't play as a striker, though. Does he? Well, I know he doesn't. I don't know why I said does he. Edison's shirt has been leaked in the away dressing room. Let's just say Pep's pine games are bad. Apparently he didn't travel. I don't know. I'll have a look on Twitter. Edison. An image on Sky Sports seemed to show Edison's shirt in the dressing room. Well, hopefully he's fit, because it'd be nice to see him and have like a fair. Obviously, Bravo isn't as good. So it would be more of an even matchup if Edison was in goal. He'd do more than Benteke up front. Stream rules, if you haven't read them already. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. We're on. It's on the bench. We'll wait and see in 30 minutes. I think he'll probably start if he's fit enough to. If he's fit enough to be on the bench, he's probably fit enough to start. He'd do better than our two other strikers. I thought he supported Chelsea. Tammy Abraham's doing really well. Or do you mean Batshuayi and Giroud? Not Tammy. I thought so. Major Man, got to tune back in. No, Tammy's done really well. I'm really, really happy with how Abraham's done. She's seen how many subscribers I've gained, but something's wrong. Oh, so we gained 3 subscribers, I think. Or 7 subscribers. How's John McGinn rated in England, mate? Gavin, you're not tuning in. We've got 2 Gavins. Yeah, I think there's been talk of him like going to a higher club, like a Manchester United. He's done really well. I think he's very, not like, he's probably higher rated than Jack Grealish, but Jack Grealish is English. So if it's the other way around, I think there'll be more hype around McGinn. But I think McGinn is a really good player. So I think he might leave Aston Villa in the next few seasons if he does well. But if they go down, then I think it'll be next season. But yeah, he's quite highly rated in England. Thanks for tuning in, Gavin. I really do appreciate it. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all... If you're enjoying the video, feel free to smash the like button, as Nightbot says. We will have updates on the Manchester United game as well. So, getting ready for the second half. There we are. Put the second half on so everyone knows it's the second half. I really struggle to think of things to talk about when... maybe I should do a list of stuff to talk about. But nothing really exciting happens in my life, you know what I mean? 22 likes, 2 dislikes isn't too bad. Who is for you the best player in Wolves? I really like Moutinho. Maybe Neves. Raul Jimenez is done really well as well. So maybe one of them. Nakamba's shot is away. Thank you much for everyone who's tuned in so far. I really do appreciate it. So it's 3 o'clock at the minute. It's another hour and a half until the game kicks off. Neil Taylor shoots over till the big one kicks off. Anytime. You're the best. Thanks, Rich. 1-0. Pretty predictable. I typed in my name on Google earlier, Mike Talks Football, and all of the answers, like majority of the answers, was me. My channel was the first thing that popped up, which is weird. Hopefully one day you type in Mike and Talks Football comes up on Google. 2-1 says Major Man. Thank you much for the like, Lawrence. I can't believe Chelsea are third, to be honest, as thought it would be hard season with transfer bans, so I'm very happy. I thought Chelsea would struggle actually as well, but I'm really pleased with Frank Lampard. I want him to do well because he's obviously a young English manager and I want him to do well. Going to snow tomorrow and Thursday where I stay. It was snowing where I used to live actually on Saturday, I'm going to say, yesterday. So it's been snowing in Shropshire. Chelsea are pretty inconsistent now. Yes, they are. They've done really well. They started off struggling a little bit and I did worry that they'd struggled, but they've done. I live in Portsmouth. What do you think about this history team? What do you think? What will happen? Do you think it'll come back to the Premier League? So yes, I think it'll come back to. I think Portsmouth will come back to the Premier League. I think it will be like another 5 years before they get back to the Premier League, but I think they will come back to the Premier League eventually. They obviously won the FA Cup in 2008, and they used to like stay up every season, a bit like Sunderland did for a few years ago. They just managed to stay up every season. My second team are Plymouth, the Green Army. So I live in Devon. I've been to Plymouth. I went to Plymouth last month, actually. Not to the football, but to this place. Oh, I feel for Pompey. Bobby, thank you much for tuning in. It's sad what happened to Portsmouth. Obviously, me being a Hereford fan, I totally understand what they've gone through. Probably went the same way as Rangers. No, Rangers went bust and reformed, as Portsmouth didn't go bust and reformed. I'm from Spain. Nice. Bury's still in the States. So Bury are still a club as things stand. Lampard doing good at the minute. So can you stop? Can you not sing "Stop Crying Frank Lampard"? What team do you support? I assume you what you mean, Christian. I support Hereford. They're a National League North team. They're a non-league team. They're quite a small team. And my favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. As Adama Traore hits the bar. Follow me on Twitter, haven't already, guys. I'd really appreciate it. I always tweet out when I'm live, so if you ever not get notifications and stuff, then Twitter's the best way. You can put notifications on for Twitter as well. What team do you support? Real Madrid or Barcelona? I support Real Madrid. I don't support any of the Spanish teams. Traore's header. Nakamba picks it up. He goes back to, is that? Who is that? Real Betis is my Spanish team. Interesting. Conza, that's who it was. If you go in the description, Mike has demands. Saves Mike repeating himself. I don't mind repeating myself. Ruben Neves out wide. I like Granada. Raul Jimenez still going. Shoots! And it's wide. Ibar. I was scared for him in the beginning because of our reputation for sacking managers, and I was also happy he was using young players. Still got Loftus-Cheek to come back. Yes, very true. Loftus-Cheek is to come back. I watched a few games in Israel a few years ago when I was on holiday. Tel Aviv, crap standard, but what an experience. So it's Maccabi Tel Aviv, isn't it? I've used to get into Champions League a few years ago, but I don't think they have for a while. Because when I was growing up, I didn't have the channels of the Spanish league on, so I never really got into Spanish football. And then I got Sky, and then they took just Sky. Then the La Liga content went elsewhere. I like to go to Turkish league and Greek. It's Galatasaray versus Fenerbahce. Jimenez is inconsistent. Yeah, I can see why you think that, but I still think he's a good player. Wesley. To Gilbert. Gilbert's ball in, and that's behind for a corner. Neves deserves a big move. I was just saying, like, do you think he'll go? And the Wolves fan said that he thinks he'll stay for another couple of years. But I think at some point he will leave in the next couple of seasons. There's a big project at Wolves, though, isn't there? Daniel was a total prat, but did a series of YouTube's worst places to go to watch a derby game. Celtic and Rangers was lethal. Oh, I've never heard of that. That sounds quite good. Obviously, he was in the Football Factory, wasn't he? The film, obviously. Here's Neil Taylor. Has Sky still got some football left as BT Sports were buying it all? So Sky have got, from next season, they've got the whole Scottish League. They've got Football League and the Premier League, and that's it. Then Premier Sports has the Italian League, the Spanish League, Scottish FA Cup. What else do they have? And then BT has the Bundesliga, Liga 1, Premier League, the FA Cup, and also they have the non-league as well. Yes, the Bundesliga with BT Sport. Moutinho's take the corner kick. I have Polish TV. I guess you can watch like some of the 3 o'clock games then. BT also has Europa League and Champions League. Yes, of course. But I think there's going to be like a big bidding war for that as well. Here is El Ghazi. Still running down down the wing. Comes to Wesley, and he puts it over. Good chance that for Villa. He was outside the area, similar area to where Neves was when he scored, but he puts it over instead of putting it in the net like Neves did. Nice counter-attack by El Ghazi, but Wesley could not finish it. It's a great ball, but puts it over. Now someone will like, hey! These big moves are becoming myths. And I so even more. Build a great team. But at any club, no need for big moves. A successful lead to more cash. That's quite understand what you mean. Ryan Lamb, not shooting, mate. I'm doing good. How are you? 26 likes. Too much to hit the like button. I appreciate it. Got 3 more subs today. Well done. This guy had a lot in the old days. Yeah, I remember when there used to be like a channel where you had to pay for the game as well. Stream rules. We haven't already read them. Ball comes in. El Ghazi brings it away. Douglas Luiz. Oh, it's behind him. And it comes to Johnny. He's fouled there, and it's a free kick to Aston Villa. I'm doing good, mate. West Ham lost heavily yesterday. I did see. I actually went 3-0 on Super 6, so I got that one right. Might have a look at the Super 6. Super 6, that's the one. RB Compton Australian dude, how you doing? Login failed. What? Louise out wide. Trezeguet. Right, so play for free. Bolton and MK Dons. I'm going to go for Bolton to win that one 1-0. Blackpool versus Wimbledon. I'm going to go 2-0. Rotherham, I'm going to go to win 3-1 against Accrington Stanley. 2-1 Coventry. Salford, Swindon. I'm going to go 1-0 to Swindon. And Northampton, I'm going to go 2-1 Crewe. So those are my predictions. Sky Sports pundit have questioned Pellegrini's future at the club. I think he's going to get sacked, whether it's now or... It makes sense for it to be now with the international break. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of managers go. I wouldn't be surprised to see Hasenhüttl leave. I wouldn't be surprised to see Pellegrini leave. I wouldn't be surprised to see Emre leave. So that there could be several managers leaving. Pellegrini out. Sky had a thing where you could watch all 8 Champions League games at once. You can have a thing on BT called the Goal Show, and you basically it shows all the all the action from the games, which is quite good. Mings. Taylor does well. Douglas Luiz. El Ghazi. Have you frozen? No, I haven't frozen. I haven't dropped any. Oh, I did drop 172 frames. Not sure when that was. That was recently. So maybe I did freeze. Wait a minute, I'm frozen on here. Alright, okay. I think I'm back. Am I back? I did freeze on mine as well. There we are, but I am back now. If you have enjoyed today, I really do appreciate everyone tuning in. Might put the window open a bit more. I was watching a game with my uncle, Chelsea 1-2-0 against Crystal Palace. I watched that game live. I did a live stream for it as well. It was comfortable for Chelsea in the end. There's Alf, if nobody's met Alf before, that's Alf. Alf! There's Alf. Hello, boy. That's Alfie. I bet you're not froze now. I don't know what happened. So I have a wired connection. So it shouldn't... So since I've put a wired connection in, we haven't dropped anywhere near as amount of frames as we used to. Alf's got his monk. Ball corner comes in for Villa. Get it away. And they do. What's he? Alf? Here he is. This is Alfie. Oh, Ghazi's got it now. You're back. Yeah, sorry, it froze. But it sorted itself out, which is good. I feel sorry for waking him up. I feel like it's going to be annoying me. I have an Huawei 5G hub, no cable, £17 a month. Amazing, my Ethernet connection was so slow. We have with PlusNet. I don't recommend it, to be fair, but we're stuck in an 18-month contract, so love that dog, cute. No, we have broadband. We don't have 5G here. I don't think there's any plans for it to come here either. So, don't think I'll be seeing 5G just yet, because there's no plans for it to come to where I live. Who would you choose as the next West Ham manager? I would go for Wilder, but I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll go with somebody else. Oh, he's gone back to the place he was before. I bet he's like well confused why I just talked to a screen for ages. Must think I'm weird. 30 likes. I think I was having to hit the like button. Nolan has been at West Ham for so long. Do you mean Noble? Not Nolan. I am attempting to build mine on your Minecraft. Oh, that's cool. I've never played Minecraft. I reckon they should reappoint David Moyes. I don't think they'll do that, dude. You come a long way for Farkle. Are you doing any internationals? If not, when will your next game be? I will probably just do... I'll probably just do... like... the reviews of games, because everyone can watch it on TV. So I probably won't be doing that, but I'll have a look at the games on TV. And I am busy on Saturday. My dad's coming down to see me. My next game will probably be West Ham versus Tottenham Hotspur. And then the time after that, probably Aston Villa versus Newcastle. 2-1. Brighton have got one back. Jota with a shot saved by Newland. Hey Mike, who scored for Wolves? It was Ruben Neves. You doing F Cup draw? Yes, I probably will do a review of the Cup draw maybe, or a live stream of the Cup draw. When will the international break be? So it starts tomorrow. Well, this is the last day of fixtures in the Premier League before the international break. I don't know when the break officially starts. Come a long way. Thanks so much for tuning in, Lucky Use. Here's Douglas Louise. Another late night for me. Oh yeah, it'd be 1:25. Is that the time? Have you done your Sheffield United game yet? Yes, I did. Sheffield United versus Arsenal. So yes, I have. I quite enjoyed that one. So, what was I going to ask? So, Unlucky Use, what's the best time for football to kick off for you? Marcus Rashford has made it 3-1. Imagine if they reappointed Sam Allardyce as West Ham manager. We keep you up. Keep you up. Doherty. Traore puts the ball in. There's a player down, nothing given. Johnny. Moutinho out wide. Traore. What was it like when you done it? What was that like when you're done it when they're a team that could stay up or not? Don't understand what you mean, dude. 9:30 PM is the earliest time we can have a game on a Saturday night. For me, Friday. Hmm. 9:30 PM is the earliest game we can have on a Saturday night. So basically, 9:30 would be 7:30 in the morning, right? Jimenez! Oh, he's missed. Should have scored. It must be really difficult to watch football. But not everywhere's got the same time zone as you, have they? Is that anywhere else in Australia got a different time zone? One thing I'm glad about, like Britain, has the same time zone everywhere. Because imagine how confusing it would be. Hi mate, has Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saved his Manchester United job? For now. Manchester City's team bus is coming in. Nobody chucking anything. How Sheffield United performed against Arsenal. Yes, I think that Sheffield United will stay up. How 9:30 on a Saturday is the first game. Oh right, okay. Sure, it's not. So you mean the early morning games? They'd be better for you, wouldn't they? A lot better. So, yeah, they'd be a bit better for you. I see, I understand now. Wolves score 1-0 and Ruben Neves scored the only goal of the game. So I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saved his job, Australia has about 4 time zones. Because some have like less than that. Because I think where my Western Australia is 2 hours ahead, and New South Wales and Victoria is 1 hour behind my time zone in Queensland. Because I'm pretty sure my I don't know. See, I can't remember where my godmother's from. But it's weird to think like she'd probably be asleep right now. That's so weird. That will be a tough match. Liverpool against City. It should be a tough. I think Liverpool have won the league already, which is a shame. I don't want to see a one-team title race. But hopefully City will win and open the door. I've gone 2-0 Liverpool, dude. Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Lovren, Van Dijk and Robertson in the back 4. Henderson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum. And then Salah, Firmino, Mane. Manchester City's lineup is Bravo in goal. Bravo is in goal. Walker, Fernandinho, Stones and Angelino. Bernardo Silva, Aguero and Sterling. I didn't see the middle bit. Now I turned the TV off. So that means I won't be able to see them. So Bravo does start in goal for City, which is not a good situation because I don't like him. How long do you think Ali Gunnar will last at Manchester United? I wouldn't be so surprised to see him last the season. I just think he'll be sacked after the season. Traore, handball, nothing given. Did you hear that Arsenal are sticking by Unai Emery at least the end of the season? I wouldn't sack him yet unless he had a replacement. Rodrigo, Gundogan, De Bruyne. Interesting. Carson's on the bench, so Edison's not even in the starting 11. So Arsenal should go for Brendan Rodgers. Definitely, that's who I'd go for. I didn't see. I was looking at. Let me have a look. I think they'll give that. Nope, nothing given. I thought they'd give it just because the ball's like heading towards one of the players. He was unlucky to get sacked from Liverpool. I was speaking to my friend the other day, and I said he's done well everywhere he's gone. Like, he did well at Liverpool, he did well at Celtic, he's done well at Leicester, he did well at Swansea as well. So he's done well everywhere he's gone. So I think he'd be a really good choice. Diego Jota has been booked. There's no way City don't score. Liverpool win 2-1, 3-2, 4-3, or it ends up in a draw. Didn't score there last year. I would like, in an ideal world, City to score right at the death. Raheem Sterling in front of the Kop to win 1-0. That's the dream, for Raheem Sterling to score in front of the Kop and win the game. Brighton have more possession than United away. Yes, because they play a different brand of football than they used to. So I will check how much like the difference. The lineups are out for the Liverpool game. David Silva on the bench. Edison not in the squad, and Rodri returns. So Pep, as I said he was telling the truth. Stats. Yeah, 56 possession for Brighton. That's weird. Raheem plays rubbish at Anfield. He usually does, to be fair. But it'd just be nice for him after the abuse he's suffered from the Liverpool fans, which is horrendous. I don't understand what their problem is, to be fair. Why has Klopp choose Lovren? Don't know why he's chosen Lovren. Because he's the best. He should be a potential Ballon d'Or winner according to him, so maybe that's why. I reckon City 2-1 with Sterling, Aguero, and a Virgil van Dijk header for Liverpool. They only sack him if he could get Klopp before anyone else. How long will Brian Rodgers stay at Leicester? Until somebody comes in for him. So that could be like tomorrow, or that could be in like a few years from now. Trezeguet's shot, but he has already committed a foul. Someone get Matip fit to use a magic sponge. Do they not have Gomez? Brendan Rodgers needed the sack out of the 14-15 season. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. Good old Henderson. I saw those people saying about Henderson and he scored. What game was that? Was that Liverpool, Tottenham? It was like, take Henderson off. And he scored, so. El Ghazi. El Ghazi's still going. Puts the ball in. McGinn's shot blocked. Douglas Luiz's shot is blocked as well. Hopefully Raheem Sterling does it. But we'll have to wait and see. Meet our captain for these games. I think he's probably made the right decision. Sterling scored against Man City when he played at Anfield. What year was that? It was 2014. You know when Liverpool bottled the league and City won it? And that was a bottling. Alright, see you soon, unlucky you. Thanks for tuning in. I don't think it's going to make too much difference having Henderson instead of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Or Chamberlain, it says on the shirt, no? Sterling will get pocketed by Trent. Trent, who's not even a good defender. That Trent. Douglas Luiz. What do you mean? He's not a good defender. He's not. I don't think he's a very good defender. Obviously, going forward, couldn't find anyone better. But that's not what defending is about. It's two of the three midfielders lost the midfield battle at the Etihad. Where's his ball in? Lansbury away. He's the best right back in the world. No, he's just the best attacking right back in the world. Pogba silent in the quarter final. Yeah, do you remember how good he was against Rashford? He was like not even very good. Here is Trezeguet. Gilbert's ball in. Looking for Lansbury. Headed away. Douglas Luiz. Why is this game so boring ever since the second half started? It's not been the best game in general. There's only been one goal. He's the best right back in the world. Best attacking right back in the world. I'm just going to pick on YouTube but not showing up here. It takes a while for it to show up. He may not be the best right back but he's the best right full back. That'll be a hard game against West Ham versus Spurs. Yes, I will be covering that game. So hopefully you can join me with that one. Jimenez. And he loses the ball. Doug Suez. Goes out wide. Finds Trezeguet. Ball comes in. Wesley. Oh, he doesn't get the touch on it and they get it away. Who's the best right back in the world? I don't know who the best right back in the world is. How's Villa still playing? Might be heading for a draw. They're on the attack at the minute. It's quite end to end. So I'm not saying much, just making Sunday dinner. Oh, that's alright, dude. Maxime Collin is the best right back in the world. Reese, is it Reese? That's tuning. I think it's Reese. Yeah, it is Reese. I think it's Reese. Come on, Wolves, says Ryan. Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you? Another change for Wolves. Jota coming off. The live stream is better than the entire United match. Oh, thank you so much, F1 Owen. How you doing, my friend? Not bad. That's good. I thought it was that Brazilian right back. Can't remember his name. The first one I think of weirdly is Wagner, but he doesn't even play in. So they've got Danilo. They've got Dani Alves. Why is Rod coming off? Just to freshen things up. Hopefully City win. I hope so, F1 Owen. Konza. Did Cutrone come on? I think it was Neto who came on. Yeah, it was Neto. Cutrone is on the bench, yeah. Neil Taylor. Adama Traore. Oh, it goes past Douglas Luiz very well. Still going into the box. Cuts it back. Jimenez. Lovely, lovely work from Adama Traore. Cuts it back. There's Raul Jimenez and scores. Ryan, I think those shots tune in. Need to catch up others up now as a blade. I think you should just be happy where you are, to be fair, dude. Editing the layout. Raul Jimenez with a goal. Lovely, lovely work from Adama Traore. Alright, it's 2-0. Jimenez, it's Wolf Skull. Game over, sure is. Get it. Apparently Jimenez scored in the last 3 games in a row, which is weird because somebody was like, I don't rate him at all earlier. 5 minutes to go. Ruben Neves coming off. Ryan Bennett coming on. Was there any shocks for you in the 3 o'clock kickoffs? Sheffield United getting appointed to Spurs. That was quite a big surprise. So yeah, I'd go with that one. João Moutinho's been booked. You going live for City Liverpool game from a Blades fan? No. I won't be live for that one. El Ghazi's to take his free kick. Saved. It's going to be a better game than this. It sure is. Sure is. But then again, it might not be. It might be a 0-0 like last year. See like my reflection on both sides. Doherty. Dara Traore does well. Game's over. Just knocking it around for fun. Dendonka goes out wide. Neto. As well, and it's blocked, and that's the end of that. Sheffield United should have won, but VAR was getting it wrong. They did not. Yeah, well, I'm not sure it would have finished 2-1 if it had been exactly the same game. So he might not have gone for it as much as they did, but it's not good. One more for Wolves, maybe. I think it'll probably finish 2-0. Not sure what they're talking here. VAR needs to go. Yeah, I think it just needs to be implemented properly and used, and a real good stream, mate. Thanks so much, Rich. To go out wide. Trezeguet's going to pick this up. Don't think there'll be too many added time. VAR is not as good as the World Cup VAR because they look at the screen and stuff. At least they look at the screen. But they don't look at the screen. added minutes, I think. Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah, I won't be live on Thursday night. I'll probably be just doing a review. So I'll get all of the information up and stuff like that. So it's 3 minutes on, and this game's going to finish 2-0 to Wolves, I think. There is a free kick to Aston Villa. It's a corner kick to Aston Villa, rather. Trezeguet, good save. Comes to Mings. No, it's goal! It's goal given. I think it's a goal. Villa has scored. I didn't see quite what happened. It's Trezeguet with the shot. It is over the line. It's 2-1. Yeah, over line, 2-1. Did some of your World Cup games last? If they are on your channel, did you do some of the World Cup games last? If so, are they on your channel? Oh, Neto! Oh, he's put it wide. Catroni was there as well. I did World Cup videos, but I didn't do any streams until that season after that. So, like last season, I started my streams. McGinn's ball in. So I think this one's going to end 2-1 now. We're into added time. Reece, thanks so much for tuning in. Full time! Wolves win 2-1 against their rivals Aston Villa. Thanks so much for watching this video. Gavin, thanks so much for tuning in. Multi-Gamer, thanks so much for tuning in. Jamie, thanks so much for tuning in. Professional Gun, thanks so much for tuning in. Ollie, thanks so much for tuning in. Learn to Cook with Joe, thanks so much for tuning in. And Rich, thanks so much for everyone who's tuning in. I appreciate watching as always. If you haven't already, feel free to leave a like. There will be no streams for the next week, but hopefully we'll be back in 2 weeks' time with West Ham versus Tottenham. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all again. Sorry, my name is Mike, and I'll see you soon.